Merry Bowl season, everyone. I'm Brett Gibbons with thelines.com, and today we are breaking down the Myrtle Beach Bowl between UConn and Marshall. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the Lines YouTube channel, as we're here breaking down all 41 bowl games, the national championship. We're going to be here all December and throughout January here breaking down the postseason. But the Myrtle Beach Bowl, we have UConn. How about it in a bowl? We get UConn, we get Kansas, we got New Mexico State being bowl eligible this year. UConn, they're playing Marshall. Marshall is favored by 10 points. This one kicks off Monday, December 19th, 2:30. That's one of those where you can flip on TV and be like, I didn't know college football was on today. Now you do. Make sure you mark your calendars for this. It's being broadcast on ESPN. Has an over-under of just 41 points. It's probably going to be more of a defensive battle. Hopefully not a punt fest, but maybe a punt fest, probably more so than a shootout. They play this one at Brooks Stadium. It's home to Coastal Carolina, making it one of 12 bowl stadiums that's primarily home to an FBS team. You're going to be looking at teal turf here. And then you mix in the Marshall green and you have the UConn navy. This is going to be quite a color matchup. So make sure that your eyes are ready for this game. Possibly even more of a color matchup than the blue turf in the Idaho Potato Bowl. But this is the first bowl appearance for UConn since 2015. Funny enough, they actually played Marshall back in that last bowl matchup as well. I believe Connecticut is probably going to be a popular casual underdog pick because they're a fun story. You see UConn, yeah, of course I want them to win under Jim Mora and his haunted house. But yeah, I don't know if that's the right play here. You're looking at Marshall. They return Rasheen Ali, running back, prolific running back. He's a 1,000-yard rusher. He missed most of the season due to personal reasons, but he did return. And in 2 games, he had 181 yards on 32 carries, 5.7 a carry. A good player here. I talked about the low over under. It's because UConn 128th in plays run per game. They just don't run plays. A lot of their scoring actually has happened on like havoc plays and turnovers and things like that. But Marshall takes pretty good care of the football. So I don't, or lately they've taken good care of the football. So I don't expect UConn to be scoring a ton of points on that front here. Marshall, they actually run the 18th most plays per game. You wouldn't believe it because they're scoring. It's because they're painfully inefficient. They're 110th in EPA on early downs, 101st in success rate overall on offense. Just, it's kind of tough to watch, but hey, they try. They run a high volume of plays here. Their defense, though, this is why I want to talk about. Marshall, first against the pass in EPA, third against the run in EPA. They're fourth in EPA on early downs, first in third down conversion rate allowed. Like, this is a crazy lockdown defense, and I don't really see how UConn moves the football. Again, we talked about their havoc plays lead to scoring. That's probably going to be the route here. If UConn's going to score a bunch or potentially pull an upset here, it's going to have to come through big explosive plays, havoc plays, because if they're just running their methodical offense with the third fewest plays per game, it's not going to get it done against this Marshall defense. They don't have the playmakers to do that, though. So I think Marshall takes this game seriously. If you're maybe looking for, well, UConn might bite them because they're a little bit more motivated, I think Marshall's going to be pretty focused on this game. We could probably expect a more methodical, kind of controlled crock-potting for Marshall here, 26-14, 21-10, kind of in that range where there's not going to be a lot of scoring, but never kind of feels in doubt for Marshall. I would consider playing the under. Even at 41 points, that's a low over under. It's kind of hard. I don't think UConn can uphold their end of scoring. That's what I like to look for in point totals, betting unders. If one team can't score, that's putting a lot of stress on the other team. So now if UConn doesn't score, you're asking Marshall to score 30, 35 points. They don't do that very well with their inefficient offense. So I am looking at the under here of 41. I think that's my play in the game because double digits and a low point total game doesn't really excite me all that much. But I do like the under. So if you like to follow that, we're taking, there's no harm in waiting a little bit. Maybe see if we can get in the half hook there, 42 maybe prior to kickoff. But that's the route I'm going here for the Myrtle Beach Bowl. So hop on over to our Discord channel where you can connect with over 4,000 sports betting fans, get live updates. I'm putting opt-outs in there, injury, coaching, market movement, any bit of information that you need going into bowl season to be successful in your bowl confidence pools, in your betting, in your pick'ems, just to say that you know more than your friends do here. Please join our Discord. If you go over and click on the hashtag Rolls server, drop an emoji under my name. You'll start to get notifications every time I place a bet, because when I place a bet, it goes in the Discord. So you can get the best live number. We found like errant numbers in there, off-market numbers that people have capitalized on. It's a great community. Please join our Discord. But don't forget to subscribe to the Lines YouTube channel for daily bowl videos just like this one, and comment what side you lean. Are you rooting for Jim Mora and the Connecticut Huskies? Do you think Jim Mora and the Connecticut Huskies can pull off an upset here? Let us know in the comments. Let me know on Twitter at @RoadToCFB. But thanks always for watching. I'm Brett Gibbons, and have a very merry bowl season.